what they do call him because of his love for position football. So for me, I think Nigerians should just give like 50% the support they do give to these foreign coaches. You can see Pesero is the highest earning coach Nigeria has ever had, and look at the result. Nothing to write home about. So for me, make Kore no dey, make yourself allow and go. We know they sack him. We are not going to sack him to even say that okay, we are paying him off. No, as a contract of Oga, thank you. We'll see next time. We'll get back to you.
Okay, for those that are for the listeners, this is the scorecard of Pesero. 3 wins and 6 losses in 9 games. 5 of the losses were in friendly games. In competitive matches, he has won 3 and lost 1 in the AFCON qualifiers. He was in charge of the Venezuelan national team. Under Jose Pesero, the Venezuelan national team played 10 matches. They won 1 and drew 3 and lost 6. They scored 5 goals and conceded 15. And since 2013, Jose Pesero has not kept a job for more than 2 years. So it's really.
And he earns $70,000 a month.
Can you imagine? It's very, very poor. Let's look at the Nigerian record. Nigeria played Mexico. That was in a friendly game. We were defeated 2-1. Against Ecuador, we lost by 1-0. We play Sierra Leone, where we won by 2-1. Against Sao Tome, which is a no-named a team when it has to do with football. Nigeria won 10-0. Against Algeria, we lost by 2-1. Against Costa Rica, Nigeria won 2-0. Portugal beat us 4-0. Nigeria we lost to Guinea-Bissau by 1-0. When we play away from home, we won that game by 1-0. For me, this is not the best record because look at the big name in football that we play. We played Algeria on the African continent. We lost by 2-0. At our backyard here, Guinea-Bissau beat us by 1-0. We have to struggle in the reverse picture in the second leg for us to score that alone goal. That goal was scored by Moses Simon, 1-0. So for me, I think it's very, very poor. Our foreign counterpart that we played, Mexico, Ecuador and Portugal, we all lost those 3 games. So I think this is not the kind of coach that we'll be looking at and say this coach is going to take Nigeria to the next level or take Nigerian or Super Eagles to the next level. If we continue like this, I bet you the next World Cup, which is at the 2026, if I'm not mistaken, Nigeria will not also qualify if Jose Pesero is still the head coach.
Funny enough, the person that brought him to us in person of the former NFL president Amaju Melvin Pinnick is still insisting that we should give him chance because he's even using Arteta as a key example. Like Arteta was giving chance at Arsenal, that is why he's doing what he's doing today. But how do you give such a person chance that we are not seeing improvement in play? The results are not encouraging. So for me, I just feel Amaju Pinnick should just keep quiet, not try to force us. Like the issue of is not a top manager. It's somebody that coach FC Koto. Is it today he coach FC Porto? It's been long the last time he coached FC Porto, and what was his performance then? So for me, I just think that please Amaju Pinnick should just stay out of our football since he has done his own and left. We'll just be remembering him for the good or bad some of us feel. So I think there is nothing to renew his contract.
Okay, should the NFF let Pesero go or extend his contract? How would you rate his performance as the Super Eagles manager so far? Are you impressed or are you not okay with what he has done as the Super Eagles manager so far? He earns $70,000 per month, and in 8 games in charge of the Super Eagles, Pesero has managed to lead the team to only 3 wins and 5 defeats, with this team scoring 15 goals and conceding 11. So in 8 games, the Super Eagles have conceded 11 goals and scored 15. Are you impressed with the performance of Jose Pesero? Should the NFF extend his contract or should they let him go? The NFF president Ibrahim Guzel is saying that they are yet to decide on Pesero's status as the manager of the Super Eagles. Are you impressed? Should he go or should he stay? Numbers to call 084-550-977, 084-555-977, 084-550-977, 084-555-977, 090-77106501, 090-77106501. Bate Barina Yaro, do you have any manager in mind in case the NFF decide not to renew his contract. There are reports of NFF appointing Salisu Yusuf on an interim basis.
Well, there are a lot of coaches in the market, and
do you have anyone in mind? Lots of coaches in mind. Like, do you have anyone that would suit the pattern? Like, first of all, what do you want for the Super Eagles? What kind of coach would you want for the Super Eagles?
I think really what we want now is a building process. We need to build this. If you look at the Super Eagles, we have a bug of stars that are playing in Europe. A kind of coach that can harness this, boys, bring in these players, and we have this good. When the Super Eagles played in the last Nation Cup, that was in Cameroon under. Was Austin Eguavon. We enjoyed what the kind of football the Super Eagles played in the group stage of that competition, and we eventually lost in the round of 16. So I think the Super Eagles need a coach that will harness the team, bring the teams together, and make sure that these boys play better football. So for me, if you ask me, there are a lot of coaches that are in the market right now. If you look at the Senegalese national team, they are doing so well. In fact, all the trophies, all the competition they entered this year, they have won all of them. They've won all of them. So we need to look deep. If you are taking a Nigerian coach, we should give him all the support that is necessary so that he can execute the job. I strongly believe that Nigerian coaches have what it takes to take the Super Eagles to the highest level, because the last time the Super Eagles won the Nations Cup back in 2013, it was a Nigerian coach that led the Super Eagles to that victory, which was against under late Stephen Keshi. So let this NFF look deeply into the coaches that we have in this country, and I tell you, we are going to have a better Super Eagles team.
Okay, better Super Eagles team. Go to Facebook, Love FM Family Station. Go there. There is a live stream. Go there and drop your comment. Should the NFF let Jose Pizarro go, or should they extend his contract? Are you impressed so far with the 8 matches he has managed as the Super Eagles manager? He has won 3 and lost 5, scoring 15. The Super Eagles players scoring 15 under his watch, and the team conceding 11. Are you impressed so far with the Super Eagles manager? Abdul Karim, I will come back to you once again about Jose Pizarro. Under his watch, have you really seen the Super Eagles, kind of, play in a particular way? Have you been able to define or decipher what his pattern of play is?
That is one of the confusion I'm telling you here. Now, that is one of the reasons I'm telling you he has no business doing anything there. We just, unlike Gennett Rowe, when he started, you can see an improvement with the team. You can see that he's grinding out results and playing an attractive football. It was the later stage of his stay with the Super Eagles. That is when we